Friday, everybody. I am roasting in this car because everyone's studio is now their car, but it's in the middle of the summer and now I'm dying in here. Sorry, I gotta roll down the window or else I'm gonna pass out. Oh my goodness. So if you hear the soft ambiance of the traffic, I apologize ahead of time. What is going on? Happy Friday. Let me think about what is going on these days that we want to talk about. Um, I saw that there's this craze around labubus, labubus, and I just think how funny it is it that the limited time trickery is so funny to me. Like they could always make more of these dolls. Like I think that's the part that I find so funny. It's just like in a way like trading cards as well. Like they can literally print out another Charizard Pokemon card if they wanted to, and secretly put it out into circulation if they wanted to, anytime they want. So the fact that people hold value to these things, I find very funny. The Trader Joe's tote bag thing is also very funny because if you guys aren't aware, Trader Joe's has tote bags that they release every once in a while, and people line up around the block for a different color. But understand, Trader Joe's can literally print out any of these anytime they want to. And the fact that people buy them and resell them is insane. It's insane. It's insane. Can we all just stop with the limited time trickery? The Labubu dolls, they can literally print as many of them as they want at any point. There's literally nothing stopping them from printing more. Just because one of them has different hair than the other one does not make it any more or less valuable than anything else. It's, at the end of the day, plastic. It's plastic! Yeah. So I don't know why that's been entering my head lately because I've been seeing more and more people with those Labubu dolls, and yeah, I just thought that was very interesting. Let me know if you guys have experienced this or not, but maybe it's just the area that I'm in. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of people with them, and I'm all like, they're it's just pieces of plastic. Okay, literally, you can print out. You can use a 3D printer if you really wanted to, and just make one. Anytime you really wanted to. I don't know why they had. It reminds me of Supreme when Supreme was big, where literally they were putting Supreme stickers on everything, and it somehow went up like $2 gajillion for absolutely no reason that besides the fact that it had the Supreme sticker on there. Insane. In the membrane. I don't know. I just wanted that out there. What else is going on in the world right now? I'm kind of tired of the Diddy case, at least for now. I've been talking about it for the last few days or so with friends, family, on the internet. It's all over. I do have to say that this recent day, I mean, it is the end of the cross day for Cassie. Uh, it's, I guess, you know what I was thinking today? It's very interesting that they're charging Diddy with all these things. But if you're actually paying attention to the court case, and you know what he's being trial, he's on trial for, uh, especially after the last 2 days. It seems like she's very involved, and I was actually very thinking about this. Like I know they must have offered her immunity because she seems very complicit in actually a lot of the things that they're charging him with. I don't know. I just want to throw that out there. If you guys have been paying attention to the Diddy case at all, over the last 2 days or so, she seems very complicit on what they're charging Diddy with. And I don't know, again, every time I talk to somebody new that hasn't been paying attention to the case, it's very interesting, is that they think it's about the hotel incident. And they're like, oh, yeah, but he looks so bad on the hotel thing. And I'm like, yes, I know, he looks really bad on that. But that's actually not what the case is about. It has nothing to do with that. That's just fluff to make him look terrible, and it worked. It worked a lot because literally anytime you bring up Diddy, that's what people would talk about: baby oil and the hotel scene. But that has nothing to do with what he's being charged with. I don't know. I just wanted to make that comment. I just find it very interesting that she seems very complicit in the stuff that he's being charged with, and that's that. If you guys want to know, watch the last 2 days of Cross, or you could read the transcripts. Okay, what else is going on in the world? I think the last time I did one of these, I was talking about did I think Donald Trump's Middle East trip is coming to an end. Did he ever get the airplane? Someone let me know if he ever got the airplane. As I was saying the last few days, when I do the car stream, I was saying that what we should do is actually just sell the airplane and use that money for something else. Let's see, what else is going on in the world? Nothing else that I could see that was very interesting from my point of view. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess there's one thing I want to clarify. I don't know why the media does this. I'm gonna put down the window. I'm dying in here. Um, on the tariff war side, is that they were saying that there's a lot of like I saw a lot of headlines about shippers and people being unsure about how to reorder. I'll tell you this, on the ground level, from the people that I've talked to, they are reordering supplies from China without a hitch. Of course, there's going to be a delay because there was that month-long period uh, that nothing was getting put on the ships, but after that, it should be back to normal, I want to say. I just want to give you guys an update from that end, from at least from the people that I've talked to that actually ship things in, not in the media. People that actually order stuff from overseas and get it shipped into the ports. Literally, I was talking to my buddy yesterday, and he gets in sea containers in from overseas. I believe he said his cycle is once a week or once every 2 weeks. And ever since Liberation Day started, he had a bunch of stuff on hold just sitting out there and he didn't know what to do with it. And literally, when Trump announced that the tariffs were going down and they took effect, his vendors called him, or the factory people over there called him. They said that, oh, do you guys want it now? And he's like, yeah, I want everything. And they're getting loaded up and they're coming over. So I don't know why uh, some of the media channels are saying like, oh, people are unsure, they don't know what to do. Like literally, um, all the stuff that got made beforehand, it's gonna come over eventually. But I'm curious to see. I think I want to talk to somebody about this. I'm curious to see if anything got. So I gotta check my battery level because I'm in this hot car and my phone's getting really hot. So it cuts out. My phone overheated. I'm curious to see that during that period where people got stuff made and people didn't want to get it put onto the shipping cargo ships and get it shipped over, and the stuff stayed over there in China. I wonder, is there any products that got sold off? Oh, no audio. Are you serious? Oh my God, I've been talking. Hi, 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 hi. Is this better? Or are you just messing with me? Are you telling me I've been talking forever. Oh my God, Max Candy. If I can like take this hand and like put it through the screen and touch you from your screen, I would. um, I fall for that every single time, dude. I fall for that every time. This is why I hate the live. Ah, I hate it so much. Hi everybody. Hello. But anyways, I was saying, I wonder if anything got stolen. That's basically what I wanted to get to, because like there were a lot of people that had stuff made, and it was sitting over there, and nobody knew how long it was gonna be over there. And I'm telling you, if I was one of those factory people, I would have definitely sold your stuff somewhere else. I'm just being real. How they say like stuff falls off trucks all the time. That's definitely would have happened. Uh, let's see. What else is going on in the world do you guys want to talk about? Um, oh, give it a quick update. I'm starting to grow a bunch of okra in my backyard. I've been talking about this, but some scientists found out that you can use okra to that slime stuff on the outside of okra to soak up plastic, and I want to test that out because I feel like that would be a very cool thing to do down the road. Maybe if you can powder the okra slime and throw it into a big like vat of like water, and they said it soaks up 90% of the microplastics that's in the water. I think that would be a very cool thing to work on down the road. Maybe we can suck up some plastic out of the water. I don't know. That's something that I think about sometimes as I heat up food for my kids and whatnot. Like all the plastic that's out there now. That extra shine that gets on your food. So yeah, that's something I'm kind of curious about, and I want to experiment on that. I was thinking like if you grow the okra and then maybe you powder it, would that work? I don't know. Not a scientist, but we're gonna figure this out. If this is real, I feel like that's something that we need to work on. That would benefit a lot of people down the road. The other thing that I really want to work on is growing coffee here in California. I know it's possible. And I know it's possible because I saw a documentary about it. So I want to start growing coffee in California. Uh, it's just, and then maybe kind of scale up. I think that would be a very cool project to do. If you see me down the road 5 years from now and I'm in a big grove of coffee in America, I made it. And you heard it here first. I made it. Uh, it's possible. So like I think the whole trade war thing has got me thinking about more of what we can do here in uh, in America itself, just small things. And I think growing coffee will be a great one to do. If you guys looked it up, I believe California grown coffee is like $100 a pound right now. So I'm telling you, look into it. What else is going on in the world? Yeah. So what do we? I think I covered a lot of the stuff. Unless you guys still want to talk about the Diddy stuff, I am over it a lot. Um, I don't know, but it's the main thing that's been going on, so everyone's talking about it. I don't know. Do you guys feel like he's gonna get convicted? So far, from what I've seen, and I feel like I've been following it very well. I don't feel like he is. He is. I feel like he's gonna get away so far. From what we've seen, but it's still super early, so we'll see. I just feel like she's more complicit than than we were expecting. I was surprised about how, because how the prosecutors, the government was presenting her. It was like she was like this victim that was forced to do these things. But from after what we saw today, I mean, in a way, it's the defense's job to do this, right? Where they kind of twist things around. And there was a point when she was on the stands that she got frustrated because they skipped over big chunks um, of their timeline together. And she even like, I thought that was very interesting. She like stopped her testimony and was like, "Hey, you guys are like mixing things up and skipping over big chunks." And I was thinking to myself, that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what Diddy pays them the big bucks to do. He pays them the big bucks to skip over things like that. So, but those messages did get sent, and the way she sounds like in some of those messages, if you read into them, she seems like she's more involved than she was letting on. And I don't know. I don't know. It could be just how they framed it. He did get very good lawyers, and they're doing their job of reframing everything. So we'll see how that ends up. But if for them to say that she's the star witness, but okay, this is what I was thinking today. Maybe they're doing like a double fake, where they're saying that she's the star witness, and it gets the defense all focused on all her stuff, but the real whammy comes in later. Because I feel like they have 3 or 4 more witnesses coming up, and maybe they're gonna really be what is gonna drive things in, because I kind of see why they would open this whole case and charge them with these things if they didn't have real evidence. There's no way they charge them with all this just based off of what she said. No way, no way. There has to be a lot more. But I think that's it for now. I am dying in this car. I'll come back later with on my computer, and we can go through the news and see what did you guys find interesting. Other than that, I don't know. I feel like this week was very slow in terms of things that are going on in the world. Besides, I mean, the main thing was Diddy case, Trump's plane, and I mean that was basically it. Those were the main things. Oh, and there was a video later that I wanted to do. Like there's the corrupt cop ring that I wanted to touch on, but that's another time. I gotta get home. I gotta do some research on it. I can't just talk off the top of my head about that, unless you guys want me to come up with some random story. But anyways, I gotta get going. I'm dying in here. All right, see you guys later.